Most people wait until they're done with school to start making real money. I thought the same thing until I made my first $10,000 before I even turned 18. No inheritance, no rich parents, no lucky break. And here's the thing that nobody tells you. Making money while you're still in school is actually easier than making it after. You have something most adults have already lost: time, zero overhead, and absolutely nothing to lose. I'm going to show you the stupid, simple way to make your first $10,000 while you're still a student. 3 steps, tested. And I'll tell you exactly what worked and what completely failed. Most students think making real money requires either a business degree or a genius idea. The problem is that's completely backwards. The biggest mistake I see young people make is waiting to feel, quote, ready. They spend 6 months watching tutorials, building fake confidence, and never actually starting. That's not preparation. That's procrastination dressed up nicely. You think the goal is to feel qualified before you start. It's not. The goal is to start so unqualified that you're forced to learn fast. That's how real skills get built, under pressure, with real clients, and with real money on the line. Here's what you actually need to know. When you strip away all the noise, there are only 4 ways a student can make serious money, and one of them is dramatically better than the rest. Let's get into it. Step 1. In-person services. This is the classic starting point. Car washing, lawn care, dog walking, tutoring, delivery, photography for local events. It sounds basic. That's why most people overlook it. When I was younger, I used to walk through neighborhoods with clean gardens looking for dirty cars on the driveway. I figured if someone cared enough to maintain their garden, they'd probably pay for a shiny car too. And I was right. I got paid the same day, every single time. The upside is obvious. You can start tomorrow, no money required. The downside? You are the product. If you stop working, you stop earning. And your customer base is limited to whoever lives within a few kilometers of you. In-person services are a brilliant way to start and a terrible place to stay. And this is where most people get stuck. They grind through the physical work, make a few hundred, feel good about themselves, and never move to the next level. Don't be that person. The next 2 options are where real money starts to appear. Step 2. Local products. This is selling things you make or source. Handmade items, baked goods, flipped electronics, custom artwork. I tried this too. I used profits from car washing to buy model plane parts, built them up, and sold them at the RC Flying Club on weekends. I genuinely enjoyed it. The problem? I was putting in hours of work and barely covering the cost of materials. My customer pool was tiny, the margins were razor thin, and scaling it meant working more, not smarter. Selling local products works if you love what you're making and can live with slow growth. But it is not how you get to $10,000 quickly. Step 3. Global products. Drop shipping, print on demand, branded merchandise, sneaker reselling, anything where you sell online and the customer can be anywhere in the world. This is genuinely exciting because your market is no longer your neighborhood. It's everyone. I was so drawn to this idea that I actually flew to China to meet manufacturers and build a global product line around my model airplane designs. But here's the honest truth. Every sale required reinvestment. Sell 10 units, buy 20 more. The money kept cycling back into stock. It took 1 to 3 months before I saw real profit. It works, but it requires patience and upfront capital that most students don't have. So if those 3 options all have real limitations, the 4th one doesn't. And it's the option I'd choose if I had to start from zero right now today as a student. Here it is. Step 4. Online services. Video editing, thumbnail design, copywriting, social media management, running ads, email marketing. These are skills you can learn in weeks, offer to real businesses, and get paid for immediately. Here's why this wins over everything else. With products, your margin is maybe 20 to 30%. With online services, your margin is 70 to 80%, and it goes straight into your pocket. No stock, no shipping, No waiting 3 months to see a return. You start making money from day one, and your clients are global. Now knowing which option to pick is only half the equation, because two students can offer the exact same service, and one makes $500 a month while the other makes $5,000. The difference isn't talent, it's a four-part framework I call the income skill pyramid. Miss any single layer and you stay stuck at the bottom. Layer 1, positioning. But here's what nobody tells you. Not all clients pay the same for the same work. A video editor charging $50 per video for small YouTubers and a video editor charging $800 per video for a business selling a product are doing the same job. The only difference is who they're selling to. Businesses think about money differently. When a business is making $50,000 a month, spending $2,000 to solve a problem is a small decision, as long as that problem costs them more than $2,000 to ignore. And they have a lot of those problems. Stop chasing small creators. Start chasing businesses that are already making money and need help making more. Layer 2, leverage. Businesses don't pay for effort, they pay for results. If you charge by the hour, the client always wants fewer hours. But if you charge based on what you actually deliver, more leads, more sales, better conversions, suddenly the conversation changes. They're not thinking about your rate, they're thinking about their profit. Shift your pitch from, here's what I do, to here's what you gain. That single change is worth more than any new skill you could learn. Layer 3, reach. One of the biggest mistakes students make is thinking they always have to chase clients. Right from the start, you should be building a presence that makes clients come to you. Post your work online. Show before and after edits. Break down why a thumbnail you designed got more clicks. Document building a social media account from zero. You never know who's watching. Someone I know was posting design work on TikTok just for fun. He had no intention of selling anything. His inbox got flooded. A few weeks later, he reached out asking how to turn it into income, and now he works with multiple clients. Put the work out there. Opportunities will find you. Layer 4, automation. Here is the unsexy truth about why most freelancers fail. It's not that they lack skill, it's that they miss deadlines, go quiet on clients, and lose track of who they were supposed to follow up with. The most reliable person in the room always wins more work than the most talented person. The clients I've paid the most to over the years are not always the best at what they do. They are the most organized. They respond fast. They hit every deadline. They make working with them feel effortless. Use a simple system to track every client, every project, every deadline. When you become the person who always delivers, you become the person clients come back to and refer to others. That is how you get to $10,000. Look, making $10,000 as a student is not some fantasy. It is completely within reach for anyone willing to follow a clear path and not cut corners. But I want to be honest about something. The $10,000 is not the real goal. The real goal is proving to yourself that making money is a skill, not luck, not connections, not the right degree. Once you make it once, you know the formula, and you can repeat it, scale it, and turn it into something that changes your life for good. Once that money starts coming in, don't blow it. This is where the real wealth building starts. Put some in a high-interest savings account as a buffer. Start investing in index funds, even small amounts. Let compound growth do the heavy lifting over time. Every pound or dollar you invest at your age is worth 10 times more than the same pound invested at 40. You don't need to be lucky, you need to be consistent and smart with what you earn. If you want to keep learning how to grow your wealth, hit subscribe. I put out new videos every week.